It's not just the professionalism with which we work, it's the heart, the love, the kindness that endears people to us.
And what radio station is that?
Nigeria Police Radio 99.1 FM, Abuja. Always your friend.
Here's a story about two friends, Princess and Grace. These babes are Gen Z baddies. You know now, them get small scoring. One evening, police stopped a bus Grace was riding in, and she was the only one that this officer arrested. She was flabbergasted.
Officer, why me? Because of my hair?
Before uncle, by their hair you shall know them.
Officer, stop harassing me.
2 days later, the same police officer, that same one, wanted to arrest Grace's friend for the same reason.
Oga Police, profiling according to looks and being searched by the opposite sex is against the law. It is there in the Nigeria Police Act 2020.
The officer couldn't do anything to her. Hey, they let her go, and the other passengers couldn't believe it. Who would you rather be in this story?
Am I dreaming? This thing, if it happened, if we all know and follow the Police Act 2020, if it happened.
My name is CSP Njoku, your Force Public Relations Officer, and you are listening to the Nigeria Police Radio 99.1 FM. Keep it locked. Thank you.
All right, thank you for staying with us here on the Nigeria Police Radio 99.1 FM Abuja, the station that is always your friend. I hope you're doing well this beautiful Tuesday morning. We're here once again to give you all the best and nothing but the best, because we are your friendly frequency, your number one shop stop for good talk and beautiful music. And we are your number one security conscious radio station in the nation's capital. A lot of people have been waiting for this moment. The recruitment of 50,000 police constables into the Nigeria Police Force has reached a critical stage. The application process has been completed. The physical and credential screening has also been conducted, and applicants have taken the computer-based tests or the CBT examination. The Police Service Commission has now released the list of successful candidates. However, since the release of the list, we have been inundated with so many questions from applicants across our personal social media handles and even through the official handles. While some applicants have been able to access the portal and confirm that their names are on the list, others are yet to see their names. Some applicants have also reported receiving different error messages when attempting to check their recruitment status. Naturally, this has generated a lot of questions. What does it mean when an applicant sees their name? What should successful candidate do next? What does it mean when an applicant cannot find their name? Are the error messages on the portal an indication of failure, or are some of them technical issues? And what should applicants do at this stage? These are some of the questions that are top on the burner for us to discuss this morning. And to provide answers to these questions, we have with us today the spokesperson of the Police Service Commission here with us in the studio, Mr. Torty Njoku Kalu, ANIPR. Mr. Torty, you are welcome to Nigeria Police Radio this morning.
Thank you for having me.
I was asking Mr. Torty this morning before we came up on air if he is actually getting enough time to sleep, because the number of calls and messages we got from when the message was passed across about this particular program this morning, I mean, our phones have been buzzing. We couldn't do anything because the questions and the calls are so much, but let's hit the ground running without much ado. First, let me begin by thanking you, Mr. Torty, for accepting our invitation. This is clearly a lot of interest. There is, a lot of interest, and understandably, some anxiety among applicants at this stage. The application, physical and credential screening, and the CBT examination have all been completed, and the list of successful candidates has now been released. Could you give us an overview of the current stage of the recruitment exercise and explain what applicants should understand about the latest development, looking at also the stages involved in the whole exercise? How transparent and detailed is this whole process?
Thank you very much for having me in this program this morning. First of all, I want to give Nigerians a breakdown, an overview of the recruitment of 50,000 police constables into the Nigerian police force that we just concluded. Firstly, thanks to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for the directive and approval for the recruitment of 50,000 police constables into the Nigerian police force as part of his 8 priority areas. This is priority 2, which deals with strengthening internal security mechanisms in the country. So that approval led to kickstarting the process. The Commission advertised through dailies and other platforms. This application was done on 15th of December 2025. That is when we advertised.
Okay. So
the application portal also opened that same day. That is npfapplication.psc.gov.ng. We invited applications from suitable Nigerians who applied. The application period lasted for initially 6 weeks, and then we discovered that some states in the southwest as well as southeast, they did show much. There was disparity in terms of when you compare to other geopolitical zones in terms of the level of applications.
Okay.
Yeah, so we decided to extend for another 2 weeks to give room for
carry everyone along.
Yes, they did. So the application lasted for 8 weeks, and Nigerians applied. That was the beginning of the screening process. Some people were at the end of applications from Nigerians. So after that stage, then the system is automated, and the screening was done through the system. Those without the qualification in terms of age limit and all that, and at the end of the day, we moved to the next stage where we had 400,000 applicants who qualified to move to the next stage, which was physical and document screening. And of course, this is a regiment. Police force is a regimented organization that require due diligence and detailed screening process before the applicants will be accepted.
Absolutely.
Yes. So at that physical and document screening stage, we check their physical, their agility, physical fitness of the body. Thereafter, we also looked at their documents to see if the documents they
meet up with the requirements.
The document they submitted during application, if actually they have those documents, if it meets the requirements. So that was another process where we had to do elimination. Because, of course, as you know, qualified applicants for the next stage, we had about 192,000 that we invited for. We also we released the names of successful applicants. So, and one thing I want to also let you know, when you mention transparency.
Yes.
Yes, the police service, the board of the Police Service Commission is peopled by really expertise. Those I'm talking about, real qualified people. The president, we need to commend him because of the caliber of people he selected as members of the board of Police Service Commission under the leadership of DIG Hashim of Salihu, Argungu DIG retired, MNI, NPM. So the caliber of persons that make up the board of the Police Service Commission on its own tells, it explains the level of transparency that the commission deployed. We have 5 lawyers as well as 2 justices of Supreme Court and High Court, as well as retired DIGs, 3 of them, and the quality of persons in the commission, that one aside. As a measure, trying to put up transparency to make the whole process transparent, we involve major stakeholders. We didn't just do it on our own. We did this exercise, the whole process, in collaboration with the Nigerian Police Force, the Ministry of Police Affairs, as well as Federal Character Commission, as well as the National Assembly committees involved in policing, and also National Assembly committees on federal character. We also involve the PCROC, that is Police Community Relations Committee, in the process. We also involve the State Intelligence Department. These ones were responsible, during the process to ensure that applicants with criminal records do not find their way into the force, even at the state level. Yes. So all these processes, we put them together to ensure that the process was transparent. Not only being transparent, but also inclusive, because even the women were also considered. They were given the opportunity, to compete with their male counterparts. Okay,
that's quite interesting. So now, thank you very much for giving us this complete overview of what has been done from the initial stage of the application up till this moment. Now, let's go into the crux of this conversation. We will start with the applicants who have successfully accessed their portal and found their names on the list of successful candidates. What exactly does seeing one's name on the list mean at this stage? Does it mean that the applicant has completed the recruitment process, or are there still further stages to be completed before final enlistment into the Nigeria Police Force?
Okay, first of all, I would like to congratulate those who are successful. The release of the 50,000 successful applicants, at this stage, they are successful, as I've said earlier. The next thing for them is for them to, log on to the recruitment website, check their status, whether successful or not, and then they still at the training. All of them will go to the training colleges across the federation. Okay, and the medical examination will also take place there. Like I said before, police job is not just a job for everybody. You must be physically fit. to become a police officer. This medical examination will see if, so that you don't go, trying to carry out police activities and then you become a victim of your own job. So that is why you'll be examined to ensure that you're, medically fit. Also check if you have maybe a highly communicable illness that will constitute threats in the training ground. At that point, those who fail the medical examination will be asked to leave the college. But at this stage, those applicants are successful because I know it's going to just be minimal that might not, scale through the medical screening. But you also, the Nigerians need to also know that this medical examination will be conducted by the Department of Training as well as the Force Medical Personnel.
Okay.
Yes, the Nigeria Police Force Medical Team.
So with the Directorate of Medical Services?
Yes.
Okay.
But the Police Service Commission officials will be on ground
to supervise
every stage. Yes. So that is it. And then if for any reason anybody will be asked to leave, the Police Service Commission will really ascertain that that person deserves not to be in the training institution.
Okay.
And then if there's need for such a person to be replaced, the person will be replaced from the same local government from the Police Service Commission, because we still have a pool of officers who also perform well, but because everybody won't be employed at the same time, they will still have them at the pool in case there's anyone who didn't meet up with the medical.
So such person will be replaced?
Yes, the person will be replaced, yes.
Okay, I need emphasis from that particular point. You said the replacement is going to come from that person's local government.
Yes.
Okay, in order not to shortchange any local government of their own slot.
Yes.
Okay.
That is it.
That's quite commendable. And now let's still ask you one more question about the successful candidate before we move to the one that a lot of my people have been waiting for, the error message issue. From this printout I can see on my screen here is of a candidate who has successfully seen his name, and it says from the name, NIN, date of birth and all. And I can see institution, it says coming soon. We would address that issue of coming soon. How soon? When? Is there a particular date? If there is, you let us know. Or if there's any update from there, we need to know. Then status qualified, which of course you've explained. Then there is this batch phase, which is BP1. Then recruitment date, resumption date rather, is also coming soon. So you address that. But this issue of BP1, that's batch phase 1. Does that mean there's batch phase 2, 3, 4, and continuously? So address this before we go to the error message case.
Okay. For this, I know most people might not like this, but we have to say it the way it is. From over 600,000 applicants that applied, of course, 50,000 slots. Everybody cannot make it. Yes.
So many are called, few are chosen.
Yes. Everyone won't make it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the truth need to be said at this point in time. Yes. So the batch phase 1 you're seeing there, I want to draw our attention back to when the president made the pronouncement in year 2025 for recruitment of 30,000 police officers for 4 years. Then, due to his magnanimity, he had to increase to 50,000, the one we just did for 2025. Yes. So that one is the first phase of it, is the first batch.
Of 50,000?
Of 50,000. So the next one that, by God's grace, we are going to advertise for people to also apply when the approval comes for 30,000. The next one will be 30,000 for this year, 30,000 for next year for 4 years.
Okay.
So this is this one is the first batch of the 30,000. This one is 50,000 because of the president's addition of 20,000. So this is the first one. We'll advertise again for 30,000. That is going to be the second batch.
For 2026?
Yes, for 2026. So that is it. But for this 50,000, that is it. No other badge according to your it's coming.
Okay.
Yes, so you people shouldn't, applicants should just know that. It might be painful for those who have not made it, but that is the fact. The 50,000 successful applicants, their name, we've released them. It's on our portal, the recruitment portal, npfapplication.psc.gov.ng. All applicants need to do is just to use your NIN, visit the site, and then you check your status.
All right, now to the question that almost everyone is waiting to hear, which is for candidates who have checked their names using their NIN, going through the site which you just mentioned, but they got this red ink notice saying, recruit candidate error, unable to fetch a qualified candidate profile with provided criteria. What does this mean?
Like I said before, you use your NIN to assess your status.
Yes.
You put your 11-digit numbers, that's your NIN.
Yes.
And then you click the button. If you're unable to, if that your NIN is unable to fetch, to display your status as being successful, then there are two things.
Okay.
One, you're not successful. That is why your NIN was unable to bring out your details as successful applicants.
Okay.
Secondly, network issues. Not from the site per se. You may deploy, there are various browsers you may choose to use to access. It might be from your network. As your network provider, it can show that error. So all applicants, they are advised to do the following. Firstly, you clear your cache. Is it cache they call it, or cache? That is a
cache, C-A-C-H-E. Yeah.
Yes, you clear it and then you try again. And then you also know the browser that you're making use of. And in case you're using maybe Chrome or Opera Mini or Firefox or Phoenix, they are all good, but you can also use the incognito settings. Incognito settings.
Yeah.
Yes, you can use that.
99.1 FM Abuja. I want you to address this part of the successful candidate of this coming soon, the date of resumption or medical coming soon.
It requires a lot of resources and then logistics. And then the medical facilities too that will
accommodate them.
Yes, it involves very, very huge resources, and all these things are, we're almost there.
He stopped a bus Grace was riding in, and she was the only one that this officer arrested. She was flabbergasted.
Officer, why me? Because of my hair?
Before uncle, by their hair you shall know them. My friend, let's go to the
Officer, stop harassing me too.
Don't believe it. Who would you rather be in this story?
Am I dreaming? This thing, if it happen, if we all know and follow the Police Act 2020, if it happen.
Nigerians agree to now. My name na CSP Anieti Njoku Iniedu. Na me be the top person for police for the whole Nigeria. This channel now na 99.1 FM Nigeria Police Radio. No change the dial. God bless you.
Welcome back and thank you for staying with us here on the Nigeria Police Radio 99.1 FM Abuja, where we are having a vital conversation about the 50,000 police constable recruitment matters arising with our guest here in the studio, Mr. Torty Njoku Kalu, NIPR, the spokesperson of the Police Service Commission, here with us in the studio answering our questions. My attention has just been drawn to the fact that for those of you watching on Facebook have been having network issue. We apologize for that. It's not something we can control, but I'm sure it's better now. The network is there, everything is there, so we really do not have control over what the network do. But I just hope it improves, it gets better. And this moment is the moment where we will open the phone lines and take your questions directly to our guest. If you have any question, you can call in the studio line to ask your question. The number to call is 080-699-75761. I will take that again, 080-699-75761. Again, for those of you watching online, if the network is better, let us know so that we will have a peace of mind that yes, you're actually getting what we are doing, because we're here simply to make sure that you get the desired information. We're not here for ourselves. It's because of you that we're here. Without you, there will be no us sitting here in the studio. Thank you very much for your followership. I appreciate you all. We have a call here. Let's hear from this caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir. You're on the line with Mr.
You're welcome. Let's hear you. What's the question, please?
Yes, I have a question.
Go ahead.
And the question is just like, it's very painful to hear about how the body called Nigeria police is facing a lot of challenge and a lot of criticism from the civilians and the other bodies because of lack of maybe one or two. Let me go straight and say transparency. We're in the digital world that we are in 2020. And which you see that yes, the technology is no longer analog. In a situation whereby the recruitment is carried out, if this thing is being done, the candidate has not to prove to the bodies of thinking that this thing is being error message or not. It depends to be qualified and not qualified, so that everybody who is not even give the message like that, they know that their mind is being at rest. I will give you an example of these commercial banks. You see, the speed rate that the IT, that is also used is different than the commercial bank. In terms of technology. So I will urge the CRO there to take back on the technology, on the IT system, that it will be very encouraged that yes, until you use your NIN and it is still not qualified, supposed to be non-qualified. Supposed to show non-qualified, so that you or more is qualified, so that the candidate will be hold it within his best and show that he is not qualified.
All right, thank you very much. We got your contribution this morning. A lot of people are on the line. Let's give others opportunity to be heard. Please just go straight to the point. Mention your name and go straight to the point. A lot of people are waiting.
Okay, sir. My name is Luan Ibrahim from Kalu.
Go ahead, Luan. We can hear you.
So I would like to ask, when the negotiated for creative trainer and trainers that show is coming soon, so I'd like to know what about the coming soon means.
All right, thank you very much, Rulanu. I guess that question has been answered already, but we'll still revisit it. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, you're welcome. What's the name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, my name is Monday. I'm calling from Ibadan.
All right, go ahead. Let's hear your question.
Okay, my question is that the last recruitment they did for 30,000, they did it 2 times. Most people came, then the second time, the people that when they pass out that January, December time, they now ask the
All right, let's hear your question, Amos.
Hello?
Let's hear your question, Amos.
My question is that is there going to be another recruitment GTA?
Okay, thank you very much. I guess we have too many calls on the line. Let's allow the guests to respond to the questions that we already have. So, Mr. Torty, let's give you the mic to respond to these questions that we've taken so far before we take more.
Yes, the first question had to do with was a question or
it was just a comment.
A comment. Okay.
Call to action,
okay.
so to say.
Comment. That is noted. But I have to tell you, if you are successful, your details, your data will display and inform you about that when you log into the system. To many applicants, in fact, those that are qualified, they're already aware of it.
No, I mean, what he's trying to say is the other side. Those who are not successful should also see not qualified instead of seeing this error message or whatever that they're seeing. That's what he's trying to figure out.
Okay, that is noted. That is noted. Thank you for that. The second one has to do with medical dates. For medical, I said it before, it will be communicated. We have your email address and phone numbers, as well as the recruitment portal. That will be communicated as soon as all the necessary logistic arrangement is concluded, and we're almost there. You just keep tab on your phone numbers, the one you use to register, your email address, as well as the recruitment portal. That information is on its way. You'll soon get it. Then the next person talked about badges again.
Yeah.
Yes, we've said it that all the names, we've released the successful applicants for this the recruitment of 50,000 applicants. So for now, nothing like badges, except from the badge I told you about, the recruitment exercise, that hopefully within the year we'll also advertise for another 30,000.
Which this response has answered the last person's question, who was asking if there will be another recruitment this year.
Yes.
All right, so now let's go back to the phone lines once again. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. What's your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Magnificent. I'm calling from River State.
All right, let's hear you. What's your question?
Okay, the question is this: why is the portal not just getting the candidates which are not qualified that disqualified or not selected?
All right, thank you. We get that. It has been addressed already. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Thank you for calling. What's your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Njoku. I'm calling from Kalu, Abuja.
All right, let's hear you. What's your question? Hello? Oh, I think we lost that call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, sir.
Good morning. Morning. Thank you for calling. What's your name and where you're calling from?
My name is Muhammad Abdullah.
All right, what's your question, Mohammed?
I'm calling from Bauchi State.
Okay, let's hear your question.
Sometimes is your portal is recruitment candidate or a qualified fit. That the issue is that now.
All right, thank you. We had that same error message that we talked about, but which is still happening. Hello, good morning. All right, we had a question, still error message. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning. At this moment, I think we will take some calls from the... Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning. What's your name? We're calling from? Let's hear you.
My name is Abdullah from Kano State.
All right, let's hear you. What's your question?
Please, I need to ask whether this 5,000 recruiting will be entered into training college once, or they are going to split that 50,000.
All right.
I know they already picked that 50,000.
All right, thank you very much. Yes, they're taking the 50,000 already. So the calls are coming in thick and fast. Let's give others opportunity. Also, those using WhatsApp, we've been having calls on WhatsApp. So let's go to the WhatsApp line and hear some of our callers. Let's pick some calls from the WhatsApp portal. So if you are watching now, you can call in via the WhatsApp, because I've missed a lot of calls from the WhatsApp portal as well. And I have this question that someone sent from the Facebook. He said, I have seen, let me see, where is that question? I have it here. Okay, I can't access the call-up letter despite receiving an SMS. Peterson Amubiya Onorio Ojo from Facebook. He said, I can't access the call-up letter despite receiving an SMS. So note that question. We also have a call. Let's hear from this person on WhatsApp. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for calling. What's your name and where calling from?
My name is Sunday Steven, calling from Taraba State.
All right. Let's hear your question, Sunday Steven.
And my question is goes like this, and is the issue of that portal error. For our examination, those that are not invited, they have access to their profile and it shows them not invited. But why this one is different from that one? That is what I want to understand. Because we have sacrificed a lot on this recruitment issue. So let them tell us, yes, I'm disqualified.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for calling. What's the name where we're calling from?
My name is Aluwala from Unity.
All right. What's your question? Let's hear you.
My question about candidate error, provide details, which is about.
All right. Thank you very much. That has been addressed, although we'll still ask our guests to have more on that particular error message issue. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. All right, let's hear you, Abdul. Your question.
My question is there are some candidates that the first day, that is on 15, that they open their own and it shows them everyone is able to fetch up like that. So 15, 16, 17, 18, and they keep on trying, and then they are now seeing their start to start opening. So that's my question. I want to ask about, okay, that means are they still uploading some people that their own have not yet?
All right, thank you very much for your question. I'm sure Mr. Torty has noted your question. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, how are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank you. What's your name and where we're calling from?
My name is Njoku from Kalu.
All right, what's your question?
Also, I want to ask is when is resuming date for candidates?
All right, just keep watching. It's going to be addressed. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning. What's the name you're calling from?
I'm Emmanuel from Latvia.
All right, let's hear you, Emmanuel. What's your question?
I said, I don't know what's the problem with the portal. I've been logging my information and it has been showing error, so I don't understand. I need the lights from that.
All right, keep watching on Facebook. If you are following us, you get your response after now. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. All right, your name once again?
Godwin Lockborn.
All right, Godwin, let's hear your question.
Okay, my question got like this, sir. About the call of invitation. Are we preparing for both medical and training, or when we go for the medical, there will be another day set for the training?
Very beautiful question. Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you for calling. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My My name is Muhammad Ibn Muhammad from Borno State.
All right, let's hear your question, Mohammed.
That was police. Some what applicant they show this candidate they disqualify us or what?
All right, you hear your answer, although he has answered it, but we'll still ask him again to respond to that. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Thank you for calling. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Akshib. I'm calling from Bible State.
All right, your question, please.
Please, the PRO should arrest the issue that calling another candidate for the same local government.
Okay. The issue of calling replacement from same local government. Yeah, got that. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Network from your end, I guess. Hello, good morning. What's your name and where you calling from? Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Hello? All right, at this moment, let's allow our guests to respond to the questions that we've gathered so far. If we still have time, we'll come back to the phone lines. Thank you very much for your questions. Mr. Torty, it's your turn to respond to this bulk of questions, so to say.
Thank you very much. The first question was about training, if the training was going to be once or in badges. The President and Commander-in-Chief of the Federal Republic of Nigeria has given directive. So the training is going to be once.
Okay.
Yes, it's going to be once. So that one settled, that question answered. The second one said someone receive an SMS and then can access the color.
Yes.
Well, at this point, SMS has not gone out yet, officially from the Commission. We are expected to do that maybe from today.
Okay.
So if you've received SMS, it's certainly not from the Police Service Commission. So I'll use this opportunity to warn applicants and parents and Nigerians against fraudsters. They are everywhere hunting for people to defraud. So this recruitment exercise from start till this stage, no 1 naira, no kobo was received from anybody. It has been free all through and it remains free. Anybody calling you to say, bring money, let's assist you, so that they are all fraudsters. So the next question, the person is asking error message, not qualified, and then, well, the error message, I explained earlier what can be done to resolve some of those error messages. We are not in control of the network. Your network providers, you may be using different network. We are not responsible for that. If you impute wrong NIM and it shows you error, we are not responsible for that. You can try assessing it using incognito mode in your browser. Try on another browser, and then maybe early hours or late hours, off-peak hours, you can also access the portal. But one thing I want to reassure applicants is that when you are qualified or when you are selected, when you impute your NIN rightly, your data will display and you're able to know your status. Then the next question again, the person talked about error message first, and then later the person checked again. I was able to assess his or her color.
After 2 to 3 days.
Yes, those are the error, the network issues I just addressed. Now, it could be that testify to the fact that if you have network challenges, you allow some time. If you check again, you may be able to assess it. So we are not responsible for the network challenges you're facing. Successful applicants are able to print their call-up letter. Then somebody asks of resumption dates. I said earlier it will be communicated. Just keep close, keep tab to your phone numbers or your phone and to receive SMS, and also the recruitment portal and your email will communicate you in the coming days. Then the other person talked about training, if medicals will be done there or how. But let me put this straight. You've been selected, you will resume for training, and the medicals will be done there. If there are issues, then, but I know like 99.9% of the people that will go to this, that have been already selected, are already sure. So if you have those medical issues that will not allow you to do this regimented job of policing, then you will be asked to leave the training institution. Then somebody talked about replacement. I think I've also answered that.
Yeah, I said you need more clarification on that.
Yes, if somebody is maybe, let's say, hepatitis or something that is very highly communicable, and the person asks to leave the college, then such a candidate will be replaced with somebody from your own same local government, so that the local government will not be shortchanged. Thank you.
All right, so I have another question. Let's take a few from the comment section, because some of them are asking whether they are sure. We are seeing their comments here on the Facebook portal. Of course, we are seeing your comment on the Facebook portal. Master is asking if there would be supplementary list.
Can I answer that?
Yes, go ahead.
No. We've released the successful applicants. I will just use this opportunity quickly to give you a small breakdown. We had 192 out of 616,000 that applied. 192,532 were invited for the written examination, and then 185,423 sat for the exams. And then we had 148,568 male, 36,855 female. And then, of course, 154,745 were general duty applicants, while 30,673 specialists. Then, from the exam, the analysis of the exam in terms of performance, for you to now know the advantage of this paper to pen, this written examination pattern that was deployed by the commission, we had about 1,551 applicants that scored 0.
Take that again, please.
1,551 applicants scored 0. The questions were dictation based. So if you can't, you can't pass and even get 5 over 100. I mean, again, 6,565. That is 3.54% scored 100%.
Okay.
Down, just like that.
Okay.
So this pattern really helps us to get the best out of. If you deploy CBT, you can do just randomly, and you get your scores. It won't be able to assess you to the extent that paper to pen
will access.
Will. And these ones, this 1,551 that scored
0.
0, they have good O-level results. Some of them, you see them 7 A's, just like that. But you can't, you can't write simple, simple dictation,
basic English,
all those things you cannot write, and you want to join the police. So this pattern, it has helped us, and as is one of the global best practices in terms of policing. And this exercise, I want to reiterate that it was very, very transparent, as we incorporated all these major stakeholders, federal character, to make sure that local government, states, geopolitical zones are not, shortchanged.
All right, thank you very much. I think that let's take more questions from the comment section in the Facebook handle. Okay. Someone has a follow-up question. Earlier someone from Jos asked a question if the applicants will just go to the college after medical, they stay back and continue with their training, or they will just go for training, then return home, get set for the main training, that's after medical. So someone is asking, what happens if I get prepared completely, buy all the necessary equipment I need, and get there, get disqualified, which means I'm coming back, I've used my money to go and buy all of these things. So perhaps it's suggesting that why not allow people to go and get the training, the medical screening done, then come back and prepare. They know that, yes, from this moment, I am going for training.
I didn't get that.
Earlier, someone asked a question that, would it be training that the applicants, are they going to the colleges now for medical examination, and after the medical examination, they will come back home and prepare for training, or it's going to be one or once you are there and everything is done? So someone now has a follow-up question to that on the Facebook channel, saying, why is it not done in a way that the people will just go, do their medical examination, come back and get prepared for training? That's for those who are successful, so that it will save them cost in terms of perhaps they've used their money to buy all the necessary equipment they need for their training, going there and for them to be unfortunately disqualified after the medical examination, then coming back home is going to be double blow for them.
Well, thank you. Your suggestion has been noted. But for now, people will go for training at the at the training institutions. And then, like I told you, 99.9% are already successful. So as long as you're medically fit, then that is it. So if you're not fit, and that minimal number, I don't think it should be able to distort the already planned process.
And another question says, why have you now stopped displaying the names in PDF like you used to do in the past?
The names of all
successful candidates,
applicants. Yes. Okay, that would be in breach of the Nigerian Data Protection Law. Okay. So we try to observe those laws, as enacted by the National Assembly, that, personal data should not be displayed, in public. It is your data, it is private to you. We've had situations where security agents, applicants are successful in one or two security agencies' job, their names published. All those hoodlums will trace them to their house and eliminate them even before they go. They'll say, oh, this person, you've gotten this security job to come and become a threat to us, the criminals. They will just, finish you. So that is why we try to go by this data protection law. So that is why when you log in, it is that NIN is personal to you. You log in, you get your details, you print your call-up, and then you proceed. It's as simple as that.
Okay, someone is asking if the candidate that has been, the list that has been released is both for specialist and general duty, and how long is going to be the training for specialists?
Okay, the names released is for both general duty and specialists. Okay. Yes. So normally, the training period for specialists are always shorter, but we'll get further clarification on that. Yes, we'll get further clarification. I'll in due course various platforms that will be posted. But if you're successful, congratulations.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Torty Kalu. We have put you on a hot seat today. A lot of questions are still coming in from the comment section, phone line buzzing, the WhatsApp line also buzzing. Perhaps let's take a few, because I discovered that some of the questions are now becoming repetitive. So let's just take a few, then we wrap up the show this morning. Let's hear from this caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. I am Ali Thompson calling from Kogi.
All right, let's hear you. What's your question?
All
right, your question, please.
Yeah. My question is this. So this recruitment, I thought they said no solidarity, nothing like that. And some people are posting on Facebook, some well-meaning Nigerians are posting lists of people that they helped in getting this job. And even many people are tagging Torty, Kalu in it to the post. And nothing, they don't say anything. Me, I am a 300 level nursing student and I wrote this exam. I know what I wrote in the exam and I did not say my name. My name did not come out. Somebody who was my junior in secondary school that I even thought is writing the exam and his name is coming out because he has Godfather. Is this good? You must have somebody or know somebody before you serve your fatherland. Is this nice? It is not. We can talk to Kalu. This recruitment, it was never free and fair. It was not a merit-based recruitment, and they keep saying it's a merit-based recruitment. Because we don't have anybody and not telling us that we did not make it. Why? The exam was something that paid almost 300 level. I'm studying nothing. And I wrote the exam because I wanted to join this to ease the burden of my father because he has even sold a lot of things in order to train me. And I have younger ones.
All right, thank you very much for your own observation. Let's hear another person. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. All right, let's hear you then, Juma. Go ahead with your question.
My question is that I'm a successful candidate by the grace of God. I was successful.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you, sir. So my question is, if we are going for the training, are we going to go with it or what are the requirements rather? Because what you're written on the portal, your BBA, your NIN, those ones are the paper aspect. The material aspect I'm saying is that the sheet, the other things, the uniforms and the rest, are we going to carry it along?
All right, your question is well noted. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Annabelle from Nathaniel.
All right, let's hear you, Annabelle. Go ahead with your question.
Okay, she said they will be sending SMS starting from today, right?
Yes.
So is it possible for someone to, like, maybe the thing is showing me error, why, all this, I still see SMS. Is it possible?
All right, your question is noted. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, sorry, I pressed that already. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. What's your name? Where are you calling from? Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you. Where are you calling from?
My name is Ezekiel Monday.
Your background is very noisy. You will not be able to have a conversation. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. All right, let's hear you. What's your question?
Please, I just have a little contribution. Why is it possible to just tell us if you took instead of the recruitment error? Can just open the portal if you are disqualified. The thing to show you are disqualified. I think that was the same thing that happened during the exam.
All right, thank you very much for that observation. Hello, good morning. Let's go back to the WhatsApp portal to take a few once again. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for calling. What's your name? Where we're calling from?
I still call back from the stream from Taraba State.
Okay.
I heard you said something about sitting exams.
Yes.
Some of us that we are pro and we are zero. And I know what I write in my paper, and my colleague that was seated at the same seat, he just copied what I wrote, and he is selected. So I just got confused. So let them show us in our portal that, yes, I'm disqualified because I have not met the points of the examination. That is.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution this morning. Hello, good morning. What's your name and where you calling from? I can hear you loud and clear. What's your name and where you calling from? All right, let's allow Mr. Torty to respond to this question, because if we continue this conversation, I'm not sure we're going to leave the studio this morning. So let's respond to this question and wrap up the show. Thank you very much for your understanding, our viewers and our listeners.
Thank you. I'm going to take the first question or complaint. The first caller in this segment of questions said he's a 300 level student and he know what
he wrote.
And he also alleged of godfatherism. For purpose of emphasis, this is one of the most transparent recruitment exercise the commission has ever done. Now he said he did not qualify, or he was disqualified, or he did not make it. Somebody just called and said he was successful.
Yes.
Considering the number of persons who applied for this job, I'm saying it again that it's not everybody that will make it. If you have more competitors in your local government, of course, if others perform more than you, they will be selected. It was done from top to bottom.
Okay.
Yes. So
what you are saying now is to just clarify the fact that you might be able to score, let's say, 80 from your local government, and someone who scores 70 from another local government might be able to scale through because of the level of competition from his or her own local government.
Exactly.
Okay.
That is
clearer. It's clearer now.
You may have 60%, and in your local government, others they got maybe 68, 69, or even 61. They may be selected, and you might not be selected when it gets to the number required for your local government.
Okay.
So for emphasis, nothing like godfatherism. This exercise was done transparently. That's why we incorporated all these stakeholders. For emphasis, your career and state employment department also participated across. That is all the 36 state and FCT career offices delegated from the state government. They took part in this process. So where will you come to say there was, godfatherism and that it wasn't open? There was openness, inclusive. All the stakeholders that was why we brought them in too, so that Nigerians will see everything was it was done transparently. And at every stage of this, we at the Public Relations Department of the Police Service Commission did their best to update Nigerians as the events, went through as it unfolds. So the next question, you talked about requirements for training. It's already on the platform. And then additionally, when we send SMS, and then when your the exact training institution for you is made available, some of those details you're asking will also reflect. The next person talked about SMS on phone. Yes, SMS is expected to start going out today. The other person was also repeating the error messages. We've taken note of your observation. As time goes on, I know we'll continue to improve. Another person talked about that he wasn't selected too. Still the same answer to you. Not everyone will be selected. There were also some certain criteria. Okay, the person was talking about somebody who copied from him. Excuse me.
Yeah.
That somebody who copied from him made it. Yes, you also answered that question. The person might be from another local government. Considering their cutoff or the performance for those local government, you may not be able to.
And again, unfortunately, the person is admitting on national radio that he practice exam malpractice.
Allow somebody to copy from him. So another thing that another criteria we also use to to disqualify some people, examination malpractice was part of it. When you do examination malpractice, then you've gone against the rules. And
on a lighter note, perhaps the other person has a better handwriting than you, and they assume that it was you that copied from him.
One thing I need to also point out is that we have all this raw data. If you're courageous enough, and you come, we'll be able to show you your scores.
So there's room for that.
That is the level of transparency. The chairman of the commission, DIG Hashim Musalehu Argungu, who was the former head of Department of Investigation at ICPC. He's the chairman of the commission. He gave this directive. He said that was why people were saying this process is delaying. But he was intentional about that to make sure that the raw data will be there for anyone who feels he or she has been, shortchanged.
Oh, that's quite interesting.
Yes, it's as transparent as that.
Right, so now, Mr. Torty, before we let you go, I would like you to speak directly once again to the applicants. There are those who have seen their names. There are those who have not seen their names. There are also those who are still struggling to access the portal and are seeing different error messages, just like from the questions we've been having, repeated questions about the error message issue. What is your last and final message to all of them at this stage?
You see, in life, sometimes what you are pursuing is not what God has said, has destined for you. I don't want to be religious. If you didn't make it this time around, there's still another opportunity for you. It is not the end of the world. From these successful applicants, there are some of them who tried previously. They were not able to make it. So when we advertise again, please apply. It might be your turn. And then use this opportunity to also study hard, so that when the examination comes next time, you perform better, so that you will be shortlisted. So once again, I want to ask applicants and Nigerians to not to fall into the hands of fraudsters. Those ones that will be displaying numbers on social media, telling you to call these numbers so that they can assist you. Please don't pay any money to anybody. We don't accept money, even in the commission. It has been free all through. Don't be in fact, be very wary of fraudsters, so that you don't fall into their hands. They are everywhere.
Absolutely. In fact, let me just give a quick narrate a scenario here. One of our colleagues here, Rose, someone cloned her news, and the person is asking applicants who have error message or whatever it is to call a particular phone number, looking as if she was the one asking for the number, because it's an AI application they use to clone her video. They pick one of her news item from the social media and use it to defraud people. Only God knows how many people have fallen victim of that. So Nigerians should be aware there is no money or anything, either cash or kind, attached to the recruitment process.
Yes, I watched that video. Okay. Technology has gone far. It was her voice.
Yeah.
Yes, it has gone far. And where I knew they are fraudsters, it was when they were calling out numbers. Call this number, this. And that was when I knew that it was. So please be careful of fraudsters, so you don't fall into their hands and you regret about that.
All right, Mr. Torty Kalu, NIPR spokesperson of the Police Service Commission, thank you very much for joining us on Police Radio and for taking the time to address these important questions.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
All right, the recruitment exercise has generated tremendous interest across the country, and we believe today's conversation has provided useful clarification to applicants and members of the public. To all applicants, the advice is simple. Please remain calm, follow official instructions, and rely on verified information from the Police Service Commission, the Nigeria Police Force, and other authorized government channels. Do not allow unverified information rumors or social media speculation to cause unnecessary anxiety. And importantly, do not give money to anyone who promises to influence or guarantee recruitment. Thank you for listening to the Nigeria Police Radio 99.1 FM Abuja. My name is Ali Udoma. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and always verify before you share. Have a lovely day ahead.
A long one.
Thank you very much for the questions. Thank you very much for everything you do. We appreciate you, and congratulations to the successful ones. For those who were unfortunately not successful, next opportunity will come up. So make sure you do apply whenever the portal for another recruitment opens. I wish you all the best.